The Cardinals go from the bye week to prime time football Monday night in Dallas. Alongside tight end Trey McBride, I'm Dani Sureck. This is Sideline Exchange. Trey, you lamented on social media that you weren't playing a game on National Tight Ends Day. How'd you celebrate?
Yeah, it was weird, having an off day, especially with the national holiday that was, past weekend. But it was nice to have a bye week to relax, played a little bit of golf, and just enjoyed a little downtime, but ready to get back to it this week.
You played some golf with Olympian Michael Phelps. Not a bad way to celebrate.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, played with a bunch of teammates and then was able to get out with Mike as well. So it was, we had a lot of fun, and always good to get out and play a little golf on the off days.
You're in your fourth year now, and you're garnering quite a bit of defensive attention, yet you are still the leading receiver for the Cardinals, and amongst tight ends in the league, you're the most targeted and you've got the second most receptions. Which part of your game have you had to adjust the most to combat all that attention?
I think just continuing to get better every single week, knowing that I'm going to get my targets, I'm going to get a lot of opportunity. I just have to go out there and make the plays when they come to me.
At one point this offseason, you were the highest paid tight end in NFL history for about 20 seconds until George Kittle beat you by some pennies. Did you say anything to him when you saw him at Tight End University?
Yeah, definitely gave him a hard time, but I was also very happy for him. I knew he was waiting for me to get that deal done, and was obviously very happy for him to get that deal done. So excited for him and excited for everybody.
After you put pen to paper, what's the financial flex now?
I was able to get a new place. I moved into a new house, but other than that, I'm trying to, save it all and, not spend as much. So.
Okay, that's the smart move.
Yeah, that's the best way to go about it.
Before you were a superstar on the football field, you were also a superstar in high school in basketball and baseball. You still hold your school's record for most points in basketball and most career home runs and runs batted in baseball. If you were to step onto the court or the diamond, you still got it?
I think more on the baseball side for sure. Basketball, those guys are so tall, and I don't know if I would be able to compete on that. But I think baseball, I could still hit a fastball and ground a field ball. So I think I could still play a little baseball, but basketball, I don't know if I'm tall enough to do that.
Okay, that's fair. Another fun fact: you're a twin. Now you and your brother Dylan are fraternal. What is your most successful twin swap story?
When we were younger, we used to dress up a lot. My parents would dress us up the same, and then once we finally got old enough to start wearing our own clothes, that was kind of when we were like, let's be our own person and start wearing our own clothes and do stuff like that. But Dylan's a great guy. Comes out to watch a lot of games, and he's a great dude.
You weren't able to fool anyone.
Yeah, no, not able to fool. Yeah, we didn't look enough alike to where we could switch classes and he could take my test, things like that. No, we weren't that close, but we did wear the same clothes for a little bit.
Okay, I'm sure that you guys have some really cute pictures of those memories.
I'm sure we do somewhere.
You're well rested coming off the bye week, playing the Cowboys on Monday Night Football against a defense that is struggling. What is the most crucial factor for this team to get back into the win column?
I think just to go out there and play our brand of football. Obviously, Dallas coming off a tough one last week, but they're going to be hungry. They're going to be ready to go just like we are. So I think just coming in ready to go and not overlooking the situation, just go out there, put our best foot forward, and go into a tough environment and get a win.
When you say our brand of football, what does that entail?
Just the, play on our pace, toughness, physical, be able to move the ball, all that stuff that we're known for. We just have to go out there and execute and just be persistent on Sunday.
Cardinals will look to play their brand of football from AT&T Stadium in Dallas Monday night. It's a 6:15 kickoff Mountain Standard Time. For Trey McBride, I'm Dani Sureck. Thanks so much for tuning in to Sideline Exchange.